This is my video on my SBR Mini Draco. I wanted to do a AK SBR, and I found the Mini Draco and decided to turn it into an SBR. I filed my stamp in January, got it back in like just over 100 days, and this is my video on the SBR I made out of a Mini Draco. You can see here. Unload here. Starting at the front, I got the Mini Draco comes in as a pistol, and so it has a kind of a wooden hand grip. This one's the 7.5 inch barrel length. I put a Midwest Industries rail on it. They make a rail that fits this particular model. They also make this mount right here for it's for like the T1, or as I put on here, a Primary Arms MD ADS. Now this mount wasn't really made for this, and I had to flip that part right there that my thumb's on, or right there, to make it work, and adjust it work on it for about 3 or 4 times to get it to adjusted to where then I would sight in my optic. I called Midwest Industries about this and started asking them questions, and apparently nobody had ever tried this according to them, so they asked me a couple questions. I got it to work. It's okay. I've been shooting it to see how it holds up. I like the red dot, but and I like the mount because it has its backup iron sights as well, but it's not, you know, totally made for this platform. It's made for normal AKs or full length. After that, I got a Magpul MOE AK grip, and then I found this adapter, and I wanted to try that instead of having to tap the rear of my receiver to put the stock on. This adapter is made by US Machine Guns, or Machine Gun, or whatever it's called, out of Texas, and the grip screw holds the adapter in place, which then holds my rear stock. It's foldable. You can fold it up like that. It'll stay, but it'll open up pretty easy. I went with a Magpul UBR. Be a little bit different. It's kind of on the expensive side, but I like how I like the stock. I've had it on some other rifles, and it's turned out pretty well so far. The only thing that I'm not sure and I need to call about is if you can see that's leaning forward a little bit. I don't know if it's supposed to do that, so it makes it not totally kind of level, but I hadn't had any issues with it being leaning forward like that. So it's just looks. I have an M-Force light on mine just to have a light capability and compact, and I have a ALG trigger that I have installed. But overall, it's been a good build to do for, depending on the options. Well, for me, it's a little over $1,000 because, you know, UBR is pretty expensive, and that's including my stamp. You could probably do a Mini Draco into SBR in the ballpark range of $1,000, depending on your accessories. I think the price of these guns has gone up by about 50 bucks since I bought this one. It's a good compact weapon, like a truck gun or whatever you might want to set yours up for. Because with my stock folded and this adapter and my flash hider, it's 18.5 inches long. I think like this, if I remember, it's 26, or right at 26. It's either with my stock out a little bit or collapse. It's close to 26. I don't remember. But we'll take it to the range and shoot a few rounds through it. All right, here are the shots shooting the Mini Draco SBR. we shot a few rounds through the rifle to demonstrate it. Overall, I'm pretty happy with the rifle. I shot it a lot when I had a shockwave on it before my stamp came in, just to shoot it and test out this optics mount. And then I've shot it a bunch more since I got my stamp back and been able to put the stock on it. And so far everything's holding up as I wanted it to. I'm still just shooting it to make sure that this mount's going to hold up. If not, then I'll have to move this to up here, and I kind of like either move it up here or get a like a dog leg mount for it to keep this in the back here. That's the only other option. But it was a really good build. The only time it really took was waiting on the stamp. That's the biggest part. And doing the build is just 100 and it's either 108 days or 106 days for my stamp to come around, and I e-filed that. So, but I got the I figured out what I wanted, and then through research, I also ran across the YouTube channel Short Barreled Shepherd, or SBR Shepherd. He built something similar, and so my rifle is somewhat modeled off of his. And he's got a YouTube channel and I think a blog and a Facebook page, so you can check that out. Because he's toted his around a lot in an urban setting as a CCW basically. His is a little, of course he's got his set up how he likes, but I went with what I figured out I would like. But that's my build. Thanks for watching, and hit the subscribe button.